What is going on, my beautiful people? So in this video, we are going to talk about being able to understand that we are heavenly made. You know, you hear people say, you are an image of God. You are the creation of God. And it's like, what do we mean by that? Like, what does that actually mean? What does it mean to be handcrafted, to be a masterpiece, and to really embody that so that we know that it's part of every little thing of us, every little part of our body, in essence. Like, every little moment, man, my fingernails are of God. You are of God, man. Every little part of you, your insecurities are of God. I really want to help speak this into you, speak this into your insecurities, because you might be carrying this around, man. It's very windy today. You might be carrying this around, and I want to really help you put this into your mind for these insecurities that you have, for the things that you feel like you're not worthy of being able to do, so that you know God has really, like, fully made you in his image, and I want you to carry that around instead of carrying the weight that you're currently carrying around. So I heard the story in the Bible about Moses, and Moses was told by God, I need you to go over here and speak to Pharaoh. I need you to go speak to Pharaoh. But Moses is like, you know, sometimes we can do this too. He's like, God, I'm not eloquent. I ain't got the way to speak. Like, I can't speak to Pharaoh. I'm not an eloquent person. I'm not somebody that can go speak like this. I'm not, no, God. Like, no, I can't do this. And he's just talking down, even though God himself is telling him, like, bro, go over here and speak to Pharaoh, please. But Moses is just talking down on himself. He's just like, I'm slow, I'm not there, like, I can't do this. You know, we all had these moments where we're like, okay, I don't know if I could do this, God, I don't know if I could do this, or we're insecure about certain things, and it can hold us back. You know, even when we have this calling from God, sometimes it still holds us back. But basically, God tells Moses, he doesn't say, oh, I'm going to fix this insecurity, I'm going to fix you and do this. But he basically tells him, who made thy mouth? Who made thy mouth? Which is basically saying, the mouth that you're going to speak from and go over here and use, I made it. I made it myself. And he tells him that he's going to have his presence there with him when he goes. He's going to give him the words to speak. He's going to, like, allow him to be able to do that. And it's crazy because God has made every single one of my teeth, every single one of my eyes, every single one of my eyebrows. And I say that more so because, you know, sometimes I used to be very, very insecure about my smile, all this stuff. But when I realized that it is from God, even if it doesn't look the best, which I know it doesn't look the best all the time, it might look not perfect, I know that it's made from God. So I'm going to go out here, I'm going to smile, I'm going to have a good time, even if it don't look good. That is what we can do for every single one of our insecurities. And it's something we have to mask ourselves in, because it's still something I'm working on, of course. It's not something where I could just, like, go beam it every single day. I would if I could, but I'm still working on it. But just reminding myself of the fact that God has said this about every single one. Like, if you have insecurities about your body, God has made that. God has made every single part of your body, man. And just to try to embrace that and love that. Even if you have things that you want to go do that you feel a little bit insecure about, you don't feel equipped to, just know that God has made you and he has equipped you, and he is going to go and be with you in there because he has made every single part of you in his heavenly image. And it's just the fact that he has made it. Man hasn't made it. People haven't made that. God has made this. God has made you, every single part of you. So I hope that we can really just embrace this today, man. I hope that you're able to embrace this. If you're feeling a little bit down, if you're feeling a little bit held back, you have some doubts, you have some insecurities, you have anything like that, just remember that God has made every single part of you, man. I love you guys. I hope you are doing amazing today. I hope you are doing being peaceful, being joyous, being happy, and not letting anything steal that from you today. Love you guys. Peace.